Hello YouTube! Change your plastic audio connectors to metal ones, and here is why. If you got audio cables like this one here with plastic connectors like these ones, you might want to consider to change them to metal connectors like this one. These RCA connectors are made of 3 components, as you can see here. And when I'm saying metal connectors, I mean they should have a metal housing. The interior part of the connectors are always made of metal, obviously. I will use this audio cable and conduct a short experiment. We'll connect to my PC the 3.5mm jack connector and the RCA ones to a function generator, which will provide a 1 volt 10 kHz rectangular signal, and we'll check on this scope if there is any leakage. So here is the probe of my scope, and I will isolate the tip of the probe with a piece of plastic, like this. Okay, and I'm gonna use this female RCA connector to inject the signal from the function generator. Here it is, the 10 kHz signal, into the cable. There we are. Okay, and now I will connect to my PC this jack connector. Just a moment, we'll be back soon, and we'll watch on the scope at the unshielded end of the female RCA connector over here. Obviously there is a signal leakage. If we go towards the connector, there is a metal ring inside, and look at here, there is a signal leakage, which means that this part is not shielded. As we go further, we will get to the cable which has got a good shielding. There is no leakage. If we go back, you can see here that there is a signal leakage. This part is not shielded at all. That's the problem with this type of plastic connectors. Although the signal leakage is pretty small, about 1 millivolt, the RCA connector can pick up stronger noises from the mains or video cables. Let's see a different connector, a different cable. This is a metal housed RCA, that is a coupler. Let's connect it together, and we're gonna check this metal house, that coupler, and the plastic part as well for leakage. Here is the other end of the cable, which is a regular plastic RCA connector. Let's inject the signal. Let's arrange the cables. Okay, so here is coming the signal through that RCA to the cable towards. That part we're gonna check first, then this metal one, then the coupler, and finally we're going to check again the RCA connector, the plastic one. So let's take the probe and let's see. Here the unshielded part of the female RCA connector has a leakage, obviously. Now this ring behaves as a shielding, obviously there is no relevant leakage. And as we go further to the plastic part of the connector, there we have the leakage. It's not shielded. And if we go further towards the cable, there is no more any leakage. The cable is well shielded. Let's see now here. The cable is well shielded, and look at here. This RCA connector with metal housing is perfect. It has a good shielding. Now the coupler again has no leakage at all because it is a metal ring, in fact. And there we are. The plastic RCA connector, as we could expect, has the leakage. And as we go further towards the cable, there is no leakage. The shielding of the cable, it is okay. So what does it mean? These plastic RCA connectors, not shielded plastic connectors, will pick up noises, unlike these ones. There we are. So change your plastic audio connectors to metal ones, and your audio devices will deliver you better quality sound.